Hi all, happy Sunday. I guess I should also say Happy New Year as this is our first video of 2020. So Happy New Year to you all. Hope you have a wonderful 2020 and it's everything that you hope it will be. So yes, our first video of 2020. So we've been I guess off YouTube for a few weeks now over Christmas and the New Year, and I'm sure we're going to do a video to tell you all about what we got up to then. But I just wanted to make a video for you all now because I actually go back to work on Tuesday and sorry, I also have a bit of a cough. Yeah, so I go back to work on Tuesday. My maternity leave officially ends today, but as I'm working 4 days a week, Tuesday to Friday, I don't go back to work tomorrow. I actually go back on Tuesday. So yeah, feels a bit strange actually. Thinking about going back to work. It's one of those things that I always knew was coming, and I knew that I was always going to go back to work, and I always wanted to go back to work because I do actually really enjoy what I do. But now that it's here, it does feel a bit strange knowing that I'm going back. But I've had the most wonderful time on maternity leave. I have thoroughly loved it completely, and so I'm just so grateful that I've got to spend the whole year with Theo. I had a whole year off. Sorry. And I go back to work on Tuesday, which is 9 days before Theo's first birthday, and I just feel incredibly lucky that I've got to spend that time with him. And I've managed to take the whole year, and I have loved every single minute of it. That's not to say that it's easy. It definitely isn't easy being a stay-at-home mum at all. And you know, in the nights when Theo's up loads and I'm incredibly tired, and you know, when your baby's ill or teething or something like that, all those moments are hard. So I'm not saying it was easy, but I have completely loved all of it. Especially if I just think back over my maternity leave and the bits that I actually have loved, I guess it is not only the time that I've managed to spend with Theo, but all of the experiences that we've had together, the different classes that we've been to, from swimming lessons to rhyme time and and heartbeats, which is our absolute favourite class. Well, it's my favourite class, and Theo seems to love it, so I'm assuming it's his favourite class as well, although he does love swimming. So maybe for him it's a toss-up of the two, but for me it's definitely heartbeats. It's great. So not only have I loved that, but also just being there for all of his different firsts, his rolling over, his sitting up, crawling. I just feel so incredibly grateful and lucky that I've got to stay at home with him, kind of spend all of my time with him and see all of those firsts as well. And just to, I guess that it's sorry, I guess it's time is just such a wonderful thing when you have it, and you get to spend all of your time doing the things that you love with one of the most important things in the world to you, and that's Theo. So yeah. So then in that sense, when I think back over my maternity leave and going back to work, I think, oh, am I going to miss all of those times and just that dedicated time that I get with Theo just every single day? And yeah, I definitely will miss it. But like I say, I'm working 4 days a week, so I do have a nice 3-day weekend with Theo, Saturday to Monday, so that's going to be great. And Jermaine also has Mondays off, so we have a lovely family 3 days, so that's going to make it a bit easier, I think, to think about going back to work. But there's also part of me that's quite excited about going back. You know, that was my kind of pre-Theo life was at work, and so I'm quite excited about going to seeing my work friends again, who I've got great work friends who have actually made such an effort while I've been on maternity leave to come and see us and keep in touch. So I'm really excited about going to see them, but also really excited to do kind of my job that I love, and I've worked hard to kind of build up my career, and so it's going to be quite nice, I think, to go back there and be kind of work Leanne. I've spent a year being mum Leanne, and I'll still always be mum Leanne now, but going back and getting work Leanne back, I think, is going to be quite exciting. Lots changed at my work as well, so we've moved offices. I got promoted just before I went on maternity leave, so I'm going back into a new role, and for me, while that's a lot of change, I actually don't mind change, and think about going to a new office and learning all about that and all of the different things that have happened, I'm actually quite looking forward to, and I quite like those changes. So yes, I'm quite excited about that. The kind of, I guess, the geeky nerdy part of me is quite looking forward to getting back and doing my economic analysis and really getting stuck into all of that kind of detail and numbers and spreadsheets that I haven't really been doing when I'm on maternity leave. So the geeky part of me, I think, is quite excited as well about doing that. I guess there's also part of me that is looking forward to seeing what our new routine's going to be like. So Theo is going to nursery Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then he's with his nanny on a Friday, my mum. So trying to work out, how we're going to do drop-offs and pickups and get to work and make sure that we kind of put in enough hours and things like that. All of that planning we've had to do. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that all works out, and hopefully it works out how we planned. But yes, there's part of me that's looking forward also to getting into that routine, seeing how things are going to work, and just because I guess in the back of my head I know that was always inevitable, that I was going to go back to work, so we're always going to have this routine, and Theo was always going to go to nursery. So now that it's here, it's kind of, it doesn't feel that strange that it's happening. So yeah, I guess I'm just looking forward to it. Hopefully all the planning that we've done all paying off and it running smoothly, and I'm sure that there are going to be things that are going to happen and we're going to need to adapt and stuff like that, but I guess that's all part of the journey. So yeah, it's going to be exciting, I think. And well, I'm definitely going to miss being on maternity leave and being able to spend all of my time with Theo. I know deep down that was never going to be the case, that I was going to give up work. I always knew that I was going back to work. So yeah, now that it's here, I guess I'm just trying to look at the positives and just think about all of the great experiences that Theo's going to have at nursery. He's such a sociable little boy that and he loves people, so I know it's going to be so good for him to go to nursery and also to get to spend time with his family. So when he's on a Friday and he's spending time with his nan and granddad and auntie, then that's going to be great for him as well. So I'm looking forward to that for Theo, because I know that he's really going to enjoy it. So he's already done a week at nursery and he's got on brilliantly. It's really helped him actually in terms of his eating solid food. So he's come on so far actually just from having that week at nursery and those kind of structured meal times that they have there and their snacks and everything. And I think maybe being around other children, they're also eating. He's come on leaps and bounds with his solid food eating just in that week. So I'm just so excited to see what he's going to do once he's going every week. So yes, I guess that's really probably, if I were to sum up how I'm feeling about going back to work, I would say it's a mixture of being maybe a little bit sad because my maternity leave is coming to an end and I've loved it so much, and I just love spending my time with Theo, and I obviously knew that I loved being there for him and seeing all of his firsts and these different milestones and things like that. And you always feel like when you're looking after your own child, I guess, I think, yep, I'm there and I know that I would always do my best for him. And then you have to go and put him into the care of other people, like at a nursery. And while his nursery is fantastic and the people are lovely and he really likes it and he gets on so well with his key worker and things like that, it's still hard to give over like the most precious thing in the world to use for somebody else to look after. But I know it's a good thing for him, definitely. So that's going to be good. So yeah, so I guess those feelings coupled with some excitement about the change that's happening and how we're going to adapt to it and what it's going to be like. And then also some, I guess, excitement for me about going back to my old job and seeing, if I can still do it. I'm sure I can. But I've been out for a year, so I may have a bit of learning to do about what's changed and things like that. So yes, I guess it's a whole mixture of feelings that I have at the minute, and I may feel a completely different way on Tuesday when the morning's actually here and I need to drop Theo off at nursery, and get on the train into London. But at the minute, yeah, I guess I'm excited about it, but also, yeah, a little bit sad that my wonderful maternity leave is over. And I guess people always say to you, when I got told by lots and lots of people at the beginning of my maternity leave, and also before when I was at work speaking to colleagues who had children, so they've been on maternity leave, and everyone says it goes so quickly, and I really, really did not believe them that it would go so quickly as they said. They said it will whiz by. Before you know it, you'll be back at work. And I thought, no, I've got a whole year off. A whole year is not going to whiz by that quickly. But my gosh, it does go so quickly. I remember the first couple of months when everything is so new and I spent so long worrying about everything. Time didn't go that quickly at all. And then once you get into a routine and things were working well, and Theo and I were getting out and going to all the different classes and having loads of fun together, and then it whizzed by. And yeah, the day is finally here. So today, this Sunday, is actually the last day of my maternity leave. And I'm officially not on maternity leave from tomorrow, even though I'm not in work. But so it does feel like a bit of an end of an era, I must say. But lots more exciting things to come in the future from Theo and what he's going to learn at nursery. Lots more hopefully exciting things from me and what I can do at work, and also lots of exciting things for us as a family, because obviously Jermaine's been at work for this time, but now we're both going to be working, so then things at home are probably going to change, where I was doing all of the getting up in the night to Theo, Jermaine and I've been talking, and we're going to share those kind of things. So I guess that's quite exciting and new for Jermaine as well, because while he does get up in the night with me, when he hears me, it's just, yeah, there's those changes that we make at home now as well. So yeah, lots of change, lots of exciting things happening. And yeah, I guess a little bit of me thinking, oh, I can't believe my maternity leave is over. But overall, very excited about what we've got coming up, and yeah, I guess we will tell you all about it. So I guess next week I would have done my first full week at work, so I can definitely update you on that, plus also what we've been doing over the past few weeks, over Christmas and New Year. So we've got lots of exciting stuff to tell you about then, and also what we get up to, how we settle into working life, and Theo at nursery. So we'll definitely keep you updated. So thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. Thank you for all of your comments and your advice and text messages and all of those kind of things. We really, really appreciate you watching and taking the time to engage with us. It really, really is just great. We love it when you guys engage with us. So yeah, so happy Sunday. Hope you have good weeks, and we will be in touch again next week. So hope you like this video. If you think anyone else would find it useful, you can share it with them, hit the like button, and yeah, just keep engaging with us, and we will definitely speak to you soon. Okay, you take care. Bye bye.